Standing on the deck of the Moon Dancer, you see scores of crystalline vines erupting from the surface of your world. Some of the vines reaching high enough to break through the clouds. A crooked tower perches atop a small asteroid, surrounded by a cloud of twinkling cosmic dust. The colors of wild space grow more muted, fading into a deepening silver haze. Soon, your ship is immersed in the starry silver clouds of the astral sea. Wild space, a place where wildness is also in space. Space is a place, yeah. Wild space. The future of space. Is the future of space. The future of space. By space. Wild space. With a darkened for you, with the energy of death, with the energy of death, New Armada Fire.
All right, everyone. Hello and welcome to tonight's game of Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Kevin Ryan, and I'm going to be your dungeon master for tonight's evening. Tonight, we have an amazing episode. Tonight is episode 5 of this campaign, Light of Xaryxis. Thank you guys for joining us here tonight. Before we do get started, we do have a couple of announcements to get through. Our first announcement, guys, is if you have not checked out the I Call Him book series and its prequel, the Kim and Kaya Chronicles, go ahead and check that out. Links to that will be down below. Written by our very own Scott W. Kimack. Amazing book series, post-apocalyptic thriller. So go ahead and make sure you check that out. Our next announcement is, guys, if you want early access to the VODs from Twitch, then you guys can subscribe right here on Twitch and you get immediate access to our VODs. If you have a Amazon Prime subscription, then you get a free Twitch subscription every month. You just got to make sure you renew it every month, and you get the instant access to our VODs right after we play. Otherwise, our episodes come out on Monday on YouTube. Also, if you do want early access, you can also subscribe to us on Patreon. We do post early access there, as well as some exclusive content. So go make sure you check that out. Other than that, I think that is all of our announcements. So let's go ahead and bring in our players. All right. How are you guys doing?
Doing all right. Where did everyone go?
I don't know. They left. They left the chat. No, I'm kidding. Yep. Do you guys have any other announcements before we jump in while we're waiting for the others? Something to pass the time. Yeah, go Cowboys.
You're gonna do your ritual again? Dress up the dogs and everything?
Yeah. We also we had finally passed 100 followers on Twitch. So
Oh wow.
thank you guys for helping us get there. 100 followers was not easy. So we do appreciate it. Yeah.
Help us get to 200 now.
Yeah, we gotta get to 200. We want to get, also subscribers on YouTube. Like I said, if you want to watch this, you can also watch our previous campaign, an Odyssey of Theros. This is a 66 episode campaign. This one will only be 12 episodes, but go and check that out over on our channel. Yeah, we've been doing this for a few years, so thank you guys for the support. Reaching 100 followers on Twitch. We are a Twitch affiliate, so we are growing slowly, but we're growing. So thank you guys.
Well, we're growers, not showers, right?
Yeah, exactly, Max. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode. Last time we left off, the companions of strength were on their journey to the Rock of Brawl when they were confronted by the Lucent Edict, a wrecked ship where you all had some fights and attacks, were outnumbered, but you guys survived. However, after you guys were scavenging the ship for its leftover, resources,
Booty.
its booty, its resources, another ship approached. A ship that it resembled a large spider with rigging in the shape of webs. However, you guys were saved by what seemed like a pair of two other space galleons that came to y'all's rescue, scaring the ship off, at least momentarily. Given this, you all were escorted to the Rock of Brawl by these other two space galleons. You faced no other adversaries on the way. Eventually, you finally made it to the Rock of Brawl, this sprawling city or outpost on top and under an asteroid. You all arrived at the dock and were told to make for the Happy Beholder, a small tavern here on the Rock of Brawl, where you met Commodore Crux, a seemingly very drunken sailor who you could see he had many years of experience, but it's been a while since he had been in action. He told you that there might be other people listening in on these adventures, so he keep things quiet, and you all traversed the streets to where he showed you to his ship. However, you guys were attacked on the way by what seems some Xaryxian supporters of sorts, people that had done work with the captain of the Star Moth that you all had destroyed and taken into y'all's custody. Eventually, y'all defeated them and made your way to his ship, where after some arguing with another captain who he had been renting out the ship to, y'all eventually were able to take hold of a new ship called, I think it was called the Last Breath.
I don't remember.
Or no, sorry. No, sorry. It's the Second Wind. Sorry. There's a lot of ship names in this. It's like every time there's a new ship, I'm like, oh god, there's a new this ship has a name as well. So yeah, y'all board the second Wind. However, it was after y'all decided to go back to the Rock of Brawl into the lower city to what seemed like a very not so great marketplace to do some shopping, to find a bag of holding and some other goodies. Eventually, y'all got back to the Second Wind and took off, where you learned from Commodore Crux that there was some coalition of sorts happening in the realm of Doom Space. However, Commodore Crux did not have a map to Doom Space or within Doom Space. So he said that we must travel to find what seemed like some wizard at the edge of Wild Space who should have a map. And that is where we begin our adventure today. So, companions.
Music.
Exactly. There was like a music cue. You hear it?
Yep.
Companions of strength. What would you like to do as you are aboard the Second Wind, a ship that seems to be entangled? Its building itself is kind of built around this treant-like entity. You're free to take a rest if you like.
Yeah, I need to do that as well.
Oh yeah, I got beaten pretty good.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Didn't you get critted on?
Every single game so far, I've been critted on. It's
At
been
least
pretty
this
fun.
character can kind of take it, unlike Jalapeno.
Yeah, word. The guy that died every campaign.
Yeah, we'll take a rest.
Full rest.
Yeah, a full rest.
Well, I will meditate in front of the tree ant since I trance. I don't really rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up in the crow's nest if there is one.
I will tap into the ancestral thing.
I will do the same for tinkering.
I will keep investigation.
You already had tinkering.
Well, no, because remember every rest I can reset it.
Well, yeah, but
Something
you don't.
else?
Yeah, but you don't have to change it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just keep it as tinkering then.
Okay.
I will tap into the ancestry. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong button. And I will search into religion, knowledge of what they know of our ancestry to this Xaryxis or anything like that, or history, right? Sorry, history, not religion. It's not a religion. It's an empire, correct?
Yeah, it would be more history than anything else.
Okay.
Okay. Are you wanting to like? Are you trying to like?
No, it's just
Freaking-
whenever I have to we get to change one proficiency when we
Yeah,
rest.
I just didn't know if you're trying to like tap into that and trying to like remember things or.
I guess I could try to do that, right? While I'm doing it for flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tap into as I'm in trance to try to think more of on this is a consortium that's happening and see if I can figure out more on how they are destroying planets to power their own sun. Try to see why that is, who relative people, names that might come into play.
Okay. I'll say.
And
I'll say make a
Well.
history check at advantage.
I have 2 grip points. Yeah, that's right. I have 2 grip points. 2 or 3.
you have none.
I fire at fucking Jorgen.
16. Good points. I will roll history at advantage.
It's gonna be one of those days.
It's all right.
Yeah, man.
Save it for the fight. Save it for the fight.
Oh, what? There's a fight? I gotta go. I've already been critted on 3 times.
So,
Maybe you should be the sharpshooter.
so you, as you kind of focus and close your mind in this meditative trance, you can feel these wisps of different memories pass by. You see various elven forms in these red and gold like robes. You can see a sprawling city and empire. You have this extended vision of almost like this galaxy like picture in your head, and the star in the center that seems to be blinking ever so slightly. It kind of flickers, the star in the middle. But that's as much detail as you can get, as everything's kind of warped and warbly in your head as you try to focus on it as much as you can until eventually the connection is broken.
Okay. I will then whisper the words Suntialak qual Calliope Neshal Abrath, which is a thing that came in as I do that history check from the ancestry, and somehow I will cast Find Steed. Because it stays with me, right? for a while?
Is there a duration on it?
Duration's instantaneous.
Yeah, I think it just stays.
Until it dies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not concentration. So yeah. Yeah.
All right, so for 10 minutes as I stay there, kind of in meditation, I whisper those words. And I guess that little pendant glows.
Okay.
And I'll let you decide where it appears.
Yeah. So as that pendant begins to glow, it gives off this bright, almost sun-like glow as you see the dust around the ship's floor begin to wisp up around Jorgen. Almost the dust itself begins to give off this like particle-like glow, like little stars that just wisp around him faster and faster, like a nebulous cloud, until eventually the same twirling shapes begin to appear nearby, and eventually the starscape shatters. And from then, what form do you summon?
Well, it is Calliope, so it is the giant space hamster.
Can you describe what your giant space hamster looks like, Jorgen?
He's multicolored with like white, brown swirls of black and everything on there. He has one eye that's kind of silver pupiled, and the other eye, which is blue. That is for the moon and for the star, the two children it guards.
And does it have a saddle on its back?
Yes, it has a saddle.
This just appears on the deck, right? It just like
Yes. It comes out of the ground like in blood and fur. It's mad. No, I'm just kidding. Like a Cenobite.
Definitely gonna start firing at it.
Yeah, it's got like the family crest on the saddle kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
It seems unusually aware in its eyes. Like it's not a dumb animal kind of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like sits up on its like hind legs, and this thing is incredibly large. Like sitting up on its hind leg, it's probably like 8 or 9 feet tall. Yeah, it's a huge hamster, and it kind of like is like doing its little nose thing as it's like looking around.
I kind of yeah.
Are you saying this in their minds, or are you saying this in Thrycreen? Oh, okay.
I kind of like stand up and I put my hand up, kind of like just like wait kind of thing. Because in a way, he wasn't really aware he was casting it himself either. At least that's how I'm playing it.
Okay.
He knows what the words are, which what they mean, which is, was it in your time of need, a friend shall appear kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
In the translation, so.
You see him kind of like turn its eyes to you and kind of like turns its head. It gets down on all fours.
Are you friend?
And just like stares at you.
Do you have a name? Wait, is your name Calliope?
You see his eyes kind of like widen a little bit.
I put my hand out towards nose, I guess, so it can catch my scent.
Yeah, it's like it, nuzzles its nose right up to your fingers and starts sniffing.
I kind of laugh and get closer, and I guess try to pet it or touch it under its chin or something to see if it.
Yeah, it immediately like turns its head into your hand as you scratch its ears. He's like,
Okay. No, Click Clack. We're not going to kill this one. This is Calliope. I think. I'm not certain. Sylvanus?
Jesse.
Yes, sorry. You woke me up from my meditation. What's going on?
It appears the words I heard in our trance brought us a friend.
Where the hell did you get that? Is that yours?
I believe he's ours.
Hang on, let me get down. Start climbing down from. That thing is oddly terrifying.
It's got like just two giant
Yeah.
buck teeth in the
Yeah,
front.
that thing's a little oddly terrifying.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah, I guess I'll notice like the crest on the saddle and be like, oh, okay, so it's from our family. Like, all right, what are we
I
calling
kind
it?
of. I go, is it a he or a she? Kind of looking at Calliope.
It just kind of like turns its head.
I don't think he understands.
This is Calliope.
Okay, Calliope.
Callie for short.
Calliope, did you know our mother?
It kind of like nuzzles up a bit.
Are you hungry? Click Clack back there knows where all the food is.
Oh shit! It just takes off or what?
He found his new best friend. This could be. It's
It's
gonna
like
be images of Click Clack and the hamster eating together.
and it's just its giant buck teeth are just chopping through like all the food.
Calliope, don't eat too much.
I don't think we plan to feed this big ass animal on this trip.
I don't think we plan to be lost in space. So Venice.
Well, we're fucking here
We're
now,
not-
aren't we?
I don't really think this is moments of planning to be involved here. Plan, we gotta know what's gonna happen, what to expect, so we can prepare.
I
don't
just
know,
expect to find
goddamn
another
thing.
ship. I just expect to have another ship attack us out of randomness. It just seems that's what happens to us. in
And
space.
almost on cue,
Fuck you.
Why do you say anything? Just
You-
stay quiet. Why do
you
say that?
hear
know what's gonna
from
happen.
Commodore Crux shouting above on the deck. Get your guns up ready, boys. We got company.
Oh shit.
Do we see any guns on this flying tree?
Yeah, right here. I just pull out mine.
At this point, as you guys, I'm assuming, go up to the top deck where everybody else is, you see closing in from behind is a gigantic bioluminescent jellyfish-like creature with a flamboyantly dressed figure standing inside its glassy dome. This is what it looks like, everybody.
Okie dokie. Commodore, should we expect this to not be a friendly encounter?
You see, he has like this giant, like, oh my gosh, like
Spyglass.
spyglass. He's looking at it. And you just hear him say, Oh, fuck.
All right. Not friendly it is.
I know who this one is. Be ready. They're coming in close. At this point,
I'm like, be ready. I was like, they don't know what to do. Commodore, be ready for what? It's a flying jellyfish. What did you be ready for?
at this point, you feel the whole ship get rocked from the back as you feel it's shooting various different like javelin-like spears into the ship.
Are they anchored to like chain to something on that ship to pull us in? Or
Yeah,
is it
like
just...
are there ropes or
No.
what's going on?
No.
Okay.
It's just
straight up javelins type shit.
yeah. It's oh my gosh, why am I forgetting all this stuff? Ballista. It's shooting. They're ballista bolts.
Ballista bolts.
Okay. Yeah.
It
Ballista
is.
far.
It's pretty close. It's 250 feet away.
Can you put the map up so we can see how far we are? Or I think that's a little out of your range right now. Yeah.
It should say on your longbow.
Actually, you're actually probably within range on your longbow, but it would be long range.
600, 150. It's 150, 600. So at 250, you're at disadvantage.
Yeah.
So Commodore, what defenses do we have on this thing? Have you forgotten it's our first time on this ship?
We don't got much in the rear.
It's strange for a hippo to say that. I'm being honest with you, Commodore.
Hold on, I'm setting up a little map for y'all.
Come on, Commodore. It's wild space ass you have right there. I look at Click Clack and I go, he's talking about the rear of the ship.
All right, let me bring up the map for.
Did the Commodore blush when he said that?
No. He seems to be really focused and also a little worried. Oh wait, this ain't y'all's ship.
Nope.
Yep.
I don't even know where it's at. Oh, there it is.
That's our ship.
Yeah, that's our.
Move y'all in the middle. And here we go. Yeah, it's a little bigger than y'all's ship. You can see the tentacles of this jellyfish-like ship are like slowly reaching towards the second wind from behind, trying to reach and grab it.
Is there like a ballista in the back I think we can use to shoot it?
There is one ballista. You guys want to fire?
Yeah, we'll send it and we'll try to fire like directly into the middle.
I will write on a parchment first. Was it a stop firing? What do you want? Can we speak on your demands? And I'll tie it to the ballista as we shoot it.
All right.
It's a bigger ship.
It takes about 3 people to load and set up the ship. Other crew members are coming in helping you all as you're loading the bolt into it. I need someone to roll a d20 plus 6.
I'll do the d20. Who wants to do the plus 6?
Well, no, it's just plus 6.
Oh, okay, cool. Come on, big money. Fuck.
7
Yep,
plus
that's
6. That's a
11,
13.
Yeah.
13 to hit. I believe that is going to miss. Yeah, it just misses. It goes past the other ship just barely as it kind of dodges away.
This thing can move quick.
I will go ahead
it's
and
gaining on you all at this
get
point.
another parchment,
All right.
and I'll put "Stop shooting, damn it," and wrap it on another one. And then I push Sylvanus off.
Wait, what?
I push him off the thing, and I'll take aim this time.
At this point, it does get a little bit closer. I'll say it's about 150 feet now. All right, go ahead.
17 plus 6.
That one's gonna hit. Shoom, it hits right into the side. Boom! You see it get rocked
Ow.
by it.
Okay. So nowhere that anyone can reach the note, though, right?
You see some people are scrambling to like patch holes and stuff, and at this point, however, the tentacle is close enough so that the tentacles of the ship are beginning to grab and hold on to the loosened edict. You could feel the ship coming to a slow as the inertia continues to take you all forward, ever
Can
so
we
slightly.
attack the tentacles? Is there somewhere where we can reach them?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna fire. I'll fire at the tentacles.
Okay. Can I hit it with a sword? I guess I should have
Yeah.
mentioned that.
There's one that's coming like right across the main deck.
All right. I'll
Yeah,
go try
I'll-
to
me, I
smack
guess-
it with a sword.
Yeah, I guess me and him will go after. Yeah. I'm gonna aim after the same one he's trying to chop.
No initiative, just roll for it.
Yeah, just roll for it.
Go first.
We're going theater of mind here, boys.
Yeah. Go first.
I guess I'll go two-handed.
10 to hit. I think that misses. Ooh.
The 10, as you go to swing with your sword, it kind of just bounces off harder than you expected with this like jelly-looking creature of a ship, but it seems harder than you originally expected as that your sword just glances off of it. However, the shot from Sylvanus's pepper box pierces deep.
Well, I haven't shot yet.
Those are my
Oh.
two swings.
Sorry, I read that wrong. So the first swing glances off, and you're like, huh. So you reset yourself to swing even harder. This one digging deep and cutting into the ship that feels more metallic or wooden. However, it's partially organic. It's hard to explain as you chop deep into it, doing 5 damage. The first pepper box is gonna miss. The second one is gonna hit, however. That one pierces deeply into it. You almost expect the jellyfish ship to like groan in pain, but it's not really alive. At this point, as you all look, you can see in front of you at the bow of the ship what looks like this shift in space and time as a rip in dimensions happens. This door appears in front of you as you watch this flamboyantly dressed Ryger step forward.
What the hell does a Ryger look like?
I'll show you.
It looks like a tiger.
He looks almost like a jellyfish person is the best way I can explain it.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're humanoid, but their features are more
Fluid?
kind of not fluid, but like transparent, like translucent, like bioluminescent almost, where you can
okay.
see through
Okay.
them like a jellyfish. He has a trident in one hand as he states forward, or as he states to the group,
I'm gonna.
heading to Topla's tower, are we? I don't think so. My friends
What?
in the Xaryxian Empire don't want you meddling in their affairs. But forgive me, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Hastain. When the elves came looking for a suitable world to nourish their dying star, I suggested yours. It isn't every day I get to witness the destruction of a planet, and I promise it will end beautifully, even if you are not alive to see it. And then he stands with a pose with his trident, You see him, he casts a spell to the side of the ship as a massive golem appears on the ship. At this point, we're going to go to another battle map as we roll for initiative. But give me 1 second here. Let me see if I can find the freaking ship. Hold on, you guys. I'm moving on to a new map.
I kind of turn to Sylvanus and I say, "You handle the jackass. I'll take care of the brute."
Give me a sec here. All right, so you guys are aboard the main deck. Let me bring out a stain. I should have prepped this battle map, but it's fine.
Yeah, Kevin, what are you doing? Where's the golem at?
I'm getting it right now. Jane.
Jane, that's right.
Hold on. All right. Yes, now you can guys roll for initiative.
God dang it.
Is there Gloomstalker thing?
Right, I'm gonna go grab something to drink real quick. Since I'm at the bottom of the list.
All right. Jorgen, you are first in this initiative for the first time ever.
No, I'm gonna be useless against this guy. Man, you didn't just throw a clay golem at us, did you?
What?
Okay. Okay. Here it goes.
Hey, you don't know. I could have changed its stat block.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. So I will use a bonus action for Wrathful Smite.
Okay.
And I will look at Hastings and I will say I'll channel divinity and I'll use vow of enmity. I'll
Okay.
stare him in his eyes and I'll say, know my face, know my voice, and know it as vengeance. And that's it. It takes an action for channel divinity, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then I will make my move here to get between them and the golem. Shield forward. The blade is vibrating as the spell is cast, and I'm holding concentration. That's all I can do, sir.
I will say the golem looks a lot like Hastane. It is a basically a carbon copy of Hastane, like a clone.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's a bonus action to use a channel divinity.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry. So I do have my action. Okay, so I do not have smite cast because I channel divinity. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because it's a bonus action. So yeah, from there, then I will run up to Haston, and I will
Hold on.
multi-attack.
I switched it out for a different thing.
Okay.
So the one, hold on, the one with a little pink dot, I guess, will be the golem.
Okay. And I will do a multi-attack at advantage on him.
Go for it.
Kevin,
Yes.
if you let us win, you'll get this.
Get what? Very convincing, Sylvanus.
Starburst, that's his weakness.
Okay. So 26 to hit.
26 is definitely gonna hit.
Okay. I will drop a second level Divine Smite.
Go for it.
So that's 3d8. Correct?
Yes.
Is that radiant damage?
It
Radiant damage. So plus 16 on the first hit.
Plus 16. Okay.
So it's 24 yes, on the first hit. 19 to hit on the second attack.
19 just barely hits.
And I will
Wait,
drop.
19 just barely hits him?
Yeah.
I drop a first level smite, so that is what 2d8.
Yep.
So 9 points on that second one. So
All
yeah,
right.
I say those words, dash up to him, and I strike twice.
Awesome.
Remember, Kevin.
All right. With that, we come up to Click Clack. You are up.
Click clack, gonna do the attack.
That is like a grate that goes down to the crew deck.
Oh,
It's like a hole.
okay.
Correct. Just also letting y'all know there's stairs that go behind you to an upper deck, as well as doors and other things. So you're not just limited to this small area that you're in. All right. $16's gonna miss as he kind of just like swipes it out of the way. Yeah. On the third attack. And you're hitting the main guy, right? All right. That ends your turn. All right. Yep, he is going to make
Which one?
the main guy. He goes first.
Okay.
He's gonna make 2 trident attacks, two-handed at Jorgen.
Shit. Here we go. That misses.
25 to hit. Doing 11 points of force damage, or 9 piercing damage plus an additional 3, so 12 points of total damage to Jorgen. I'll mark it off for him. And that's the first one. And here comes the second one. 21 to hit, doing a total of 13 damage to Jorgen. Jorgen, you just took what was that, 25 points of damage?
Impossible, I wasn't here.
So that's that first one. And now the golem's turn. You see the golem, he begins using his hands as sparks of electricity begin to strike across the various parts of his body as he shoots out this almost bolt of lightning type thing. He's gonna attack. He's gonna go for Click Clack. Oh. Hey Max, your background noise is getting pretty loud. I didn't know that at the age of 12. All right, that's a 26 to hit, doing 16 points of lightning damage.
Damn. Can we just be friends?
And the golem is going to back up over here around, kind of taking partial cover behind the stairs. All right, that's their turn. So Venus, you're up.
Go after.
Go after the one that you're gonna hit.
I'm gonna hit either way, so. Yeah, I think. Oh, it's over here. Sorry, I was looking for my thing and it wasn't pulling up because I had minimized. Is there anything I can do? Okay. Seeing that this guy started all this shit and is not listening, I'm just gonna unload on that dude. The main dude. The one everyone is hitting already.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take 2 shots from right here.
All right.
Wait. First shot. Disarming shot using a grip point.
All right.
Firing. That misses. Fuck. Second shot. Disarming shot. Fuck.
You see, like
we need a bard. Start inspiring again.
parts of the ship just start splintering away as Sylvanus is just pulling trigger after trigger. I believe that's both your shots. You still have movement and bonus action.
Yeah.
Or action search.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, where's the hamster? Kevon.
Someone asked for the hamster? Awesome. Yeah, where is Calliope?
That was-
I thought he was my protector.
Y'all gotta remember these things. Here, I'll put them.
No.
I'll let you put them where you want.
Do I have control of him?
Here, let me.
Oh, you have to make it into a sheet.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start backing up the stairs,
Oh my
like
lord.
looking down.
No,
I
but you're
can't-
indoors.
But I can't
Was
see
that-
down into the area, or no?
All right,
I
you
don't
should
know
have
if
control
that's
of it
the
now.
Second floor.
Kevin,
What was that?
I'm trying. If I go up the stairs, is there like a balcony where I can see down into the room?
Yes. However, the balcony part is on. I'd have to move you onto a different part of the map.
Yeah. Can we just like
I'll
put
say,
me like right here?
yeah, we'll say that you're here, but there's like
But
stuff.
I'm on the second floor. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
second floor.
Yeah, because you would be like
So-
you'd be like up here. That's what you'd be seeing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna move up for a better advantage point. That's
All right.
I'm doing. Bonus action, reload. So can I do that?
It's attack or an action.
That's right. Not bonus action. Okay, cool.
So you could action search and then reload, but that's if you want to use up your action search.
No, not yet. Not yet. I don't think these guys are worthy of it yet.
All right. Now we come up to Jane's turn.
Let's go, Jane. Do something. Turn into a T-Rex.
Unfortunately, she cannot turn into a T-Rex. She's gonna use Moonbeam.
Oh. Isn't that who fucking uses it in Pokemon Moonbeam?
As a but only 5 points of radiant
I
damage.
wouldn't know at all.
I know like Bulbasaur and all of them, they use Solar Beam.
Oh, he just saves. So I think he takes half damage.
Gee.
Hold on. Yeah. 3 points of damage. Actually, no, it's 2 points of damage because it's always rounded down. All right. And then she's going to move back. All right. Jorgen, you are up.
Come on, Jorgen, do some damage, boss.
This guy looks hurt. It looks like you did quite a bit of damage to him in your last turn.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hey,
He's a mean guy, dude.
started fighting with us without even probable cause, man.
Well, not, I mean, he has probable cause. He destroyed our planet, so.
No, he started fighting with us.
I guess as I'm staring at him, are we able to speak before attacking to be like, dramatic?
Yeah, always.
Do you have to wait till I finish what I say until
No.
it's his turn?
Oh, you can
tell
always.
me anything I want.
You can do what you want.
Why are you after us, and why did you choose our world?
My friends at Xaryxis Space pay well for these sorts of things.
Swipe, swipe.
Wait, what?
Oh, and a crit.
Oh,
Does that mean I
You
double the divine smite?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is doubled.
All right, so level 1, so 4d8.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh,
22
fuck!
extra.
2 8s. Yeah. If you had bonus action to added another smite before that, then you would have doubled that as well.
Oh my gosh, should have done that.
Yeah. That's why paladins are freaking monsters at critting.
Now I know why you like him.
How much damage was that? He's still up. He's hurt.
12 plus.
He's pretty bad.
Yeah, 34.
You see him, he's like, this point, he's like, blood is drenched over his flamboyant cloak. He's breathing hard. You see like one arm is like, barely holding on to the trident.
22 to hit, 10 damage.
Jorgen, how do you want to do this?
First strike, as he's talking, he says they pay well. It just seems so petty to me. It wasn't even like our parents.
You basically just didn't
Yeah.
let me finish the sentence.
Like, yeah, it's not even like, it wasn't even like a vengeful thing. It wasn't
Yeah.
something where the planet was responsible for the death of his people. He's just, they paid well. So I kind of strike down his chest, ripping a bit of the rib cage, and then take off his head. Should have aimed for the head.
And he goes down on his knees. You see blood trickling down his face with this cocky grin. And you just spin around and the clean swipe. There's like a like anime, like stop slow motion as the head falls with a dull thud to the ship. And with that, the golem disappears as well.
Are we still in initiative or?
At this point, as the other ship is still attacking, you feel this like surge. You feel like the hairs on the back of your neck kind of stand up as the entire jellyfish ship gives like this electric shock to y'all's vessel with like a last burst of energy. And with that, the jellyfish-like ship detaches from the second wind and begins floating away. But you can feel the entire ship just kind of slowly like powering down, almost like almost like an EMP, as the ship kind of just like drifts in an awkward direction.
I look back at Jane. Jane, get back in the chair. See what you can do.
Jane goes rushing down as she arrives at the spelljamming helm. It seems the entire spelljamming helm has been disabled temporarily.
We shouldn't have said temporarily, DM, because now we're just going to relax and wait.
Well, what I need is I need someone to roll 2d10.
Not it.
Roll the last one. 13.
13. You see Commodore Crux, he goes darting across the bow, back downstairs. What's going on down here? And you hear him shouting and different words coming back until eventually, after not too much longer, he comes back up. You see him kind of he has like a pipe with him. He's smoking, takes a big whiff. Well, best get comfortable. Looks like we're gonna be here for a while, boys.
I
Click,
would
click.
like to tell the crew to get everything ready for combat. To set up all the ballistas, everything. Get them
Click,
ready to
clack.
fire.
Check this body. I kind of kick the body. See if there's anything useful information on him. I'm gonna go help with the defense, aka I have no investigation.
I'm gonna reload my gun.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the front.
What'd you get?
Click clack.
And that's exactly what's happening. His claws are just too big to fit inside.
I have a -1 to investigation. There.
Sylvanus, you find what looks like a small letter, almost like an official document, kind of like a parchment rolled up with like an official seal on the parchment.
Do I recognize the seal at all, or with
You
my...
do. Is the same
Okay.
is the same sigil worn by the Xaryxian Empire.
Is it the same sigil on our hamster and
No.
on our pendants, or is that
It's
a family
not. It's
sigil?
not. That's more of like a family crest. This is like the. This is like the. You guys would know this is like the royal crest of Xaryxis.
What does the letter say?
I was gonna crack it
I
open.
kind of kick it. Sylvanus, as he's reading silently.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
you need help with that? Do you remember your studies?
I'm just gonna look at him like,
It's definitely. It's
no.
definitely. It's definitely in Elvish, and it talks about how it's basically like a hiring order, like an invoice of sorts, talking about how they're ordering commanding Hussein to investigate Commodore Crux and other suspected members of rebellious orders. So it seems that Hussein was being spied on to see if he would leave the Rock of Brawl and head places.
You mean Commodore was,
Yes, the Commodore.
not his thing.
It was more investigating Commodore Crux than anybody else.
Crux, or Commodore Crux, can you come over here and look at this letter?
Well, give it here, fella.
Hand it to him.
You see his giant hippopotamus hand just, peels it away, and it looks like this tiny little letter in his hands. He's gotta put it above his nose to read it properly.
Yeah. Did you have glasses on?
No. But you see he's squinting real hard.
That's probably why you missed a lot last time.
I was gonna.
Well-
Sylvanus, could you hand me your pepper box?
Huh?
Hand me your pepper box.
Unload it, pass it over.
Jeez, I'm not gonna shoot my own brother, you crazy. But it is safety. I guess
It's
safety
proper
first,
weapon.
buddy.
It's proper weapon.
Yes,
weapon
it is
handling.
true. It is true. Even though it's fantasy, we always practice proper weapon tactics.
That is true.
Yeah.
You never know. You
So I
always
grabbed
want to
the
treat it
weapon
like
from
it's loaded,
Sylvanus.
though.
I started inspecting the pepper box. Looking down the barrel and seeming
That's
somewhat
the
confused.
reason why I unload it.
Yeah, like looking through the back end, dude. It's a revolver, all right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the front.
It's like
I'm just trying to stare down the barrel.
yeah, it's like a 6-barreled revolving gun.
Right. Okay, after a while, I hand it to him and it says, "It looks good."
Hey, it's a fine piece of weaponry you got there, Sylvanus.
Thank you.
You know, my kind,
Straight.
we're pretty known for
Straight,
our
not
weaponry as
crooked.
well.
Yeah, the barrel's clean, straight. It's not crooked. It's a fine weapon, Sylvanus.
Yeah, I still haven't named it yet, but soon I will. I'll figure something out for it.
Well,
That's
what I'm
good.
trying to figure out is how come you couldn't hit him
What do you mean?
if this is straight?
You know, that's a lot of shit talking for someone that was being used as a punching bag.
Well, I don't mean to interrupt y'all's bantering and small talk, but has anyone got any good ideas? Because we're kind of stranded here. And it seems like we're going to be here for a while.
I guess I'll go. I don't know if you heard what I said, Max. Yeah. Okay. Besides that, I'll go downstairs to where the Spelljammer's at and see if I can tinker with it to get it to work.
Sure. This would be more of like an Arcana check. Or you can make like a tinkering check, but it would be a disadvantage. Yeah, also you notice that there's no other additional holes for your other appendages. You know, I do want to mention, striking don't have claws. They don't even have snappers, they just have like normal, just like 3-fingered hands. Yeah. No.
To do that, do I just click on tinkering tools, or how do I do this?
So just roll a dexterity check, and add your proficiency bonus. But this would be a disadvantage.
Fuck. I can't do anything.
Yeah, it seems you almost feel like you worry you're gonna ruin it more, because it's more of like a magical chair that it doesn't have to do. It does not have like mechanicalness to it. However, you get the sense after working with it for a couple hours that it's going to be a matter of days, if not weeks, before this whatever is affecting it wears off.
So this is magical. Basically, there's a magical affecting. Is magic affecting it? Basically, that's what I'm getting. Or
Kind of.
Arcana check for it.
Sure, make an Arcana check.
All right. I just want to. If you would allow it, let me give you a disadvantage, advantage, normal.
Normal.
Come on, ice cream. 11.
It's hard to say. You don't get the sense that it's arcane in nature. Like you don't see any like weird arcane magic happening to it. It seems like the whole thing has been like electrified, like almost like an EMP, and so it's not giving off any more arcane energy.
Okay. Fuck. Do we have like sails where we can just get like a big fan and?
There's no wind.
Yeah.
It's space.
Commodore,
Yeah.
does this loss of power, will it affect oxygen bubble?
Probably. We probably have a very limited time on our oxygen here as well. So we got to find a way to get somewhere quick.
We? Commodore, we book passage with you. You need to find a way to get us somewhere quick. We have been fighting those that are attacking us. All you gotta do is take the ship somewhere. You're the one that knows this ship.
He kind of like looks off into the distance. You see him like scanning the quote unquote horizon of wild space until eventually you guys see some large shapes beginning to appear in the distance.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Oh god, what's that now?
Why? Okay, quick. Before we continue, how long has it been that we've been sitting here?
In a few hours.
Long enough for a short rest?
Let's say
Long
short rest. Short rest.
Okay, I will go ahead and lay on hands.
Now, I wanted to make sure that got through.
Yes. The only one that got hit, right? How much? Oh, man. I got 5 left. I'll give you 5 hit points.
Okay, so we have 2, maybe 3 objects coming at us. How many objects are we looking at coming at us from the distance?
Make a perception check.
God damn it. Alright, perception.
Oh, sorry. Oh, either way. I think when I roll an advantage and they both come up 9, it's just a 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to get like an exact number. It seems more than 2, maybe less than 10.
Do the
But
shapes look familiar? Or?
they seem to be moving in a like up and down fashion. They kind of all move together very differently than you all seen other ships.
I'm going to go ahead and pull the Commodore's spyglass out of his waistband since he was just staring at the horizon. I'll use that
use your
spyglass to
You're a
look
horrible captain.
It's like playing with me as a captain on that Sea of Thieves. I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, Jorgen, make a perception check at advantage with the spyglass.
We're gonna have that one scene. Captain, what? Look.
Ooh, a
Big
nat
ass
20 from Jorgen for a 24.
Oh,
Jorgen,
boy.
you
Do I want to do
see
this?
almost like appearing out of a cloud of stars and gas. You see these things are either really big or really far away. Yeah, they're either really big or really close.
Gotcha. Very small or far away, very big, very close. Gotcha.
Yeah. As
Does it look
one
like,
of them almost like silhouettes a far moon or star. As they
Is it
approach,
like a dolphin shaped?
kind of
Shark
as
shaped?
they kind
Like
of
a
go
dolphin?
up and down this pod of Kindori, kind of loosely approaches y'all's direction. This is what it looks like, everybody.
Oh, like little whales.
You see these massive space whales called Kindori kind of slowly drift and flow together in a pod, approaching relatively in y'all's direction.
Commodore?
You see like a grin kind of cock across his face. Boys, get the rope. You
Kind
see,
of look at Sylvanus and just do this. Like, where's the rope?
you see him. He's shouting to like other crew members as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's more crew people on this ship than just you all.
Thank God.
Yeah. You see
Like,
someone.
get the rope. I was like, where's the rope? Like Sea of Thieves all over again. Where's the wood? Where's the wood?
The barrel, the wood barrel.
Where's the wood barrel?
Next to the cannon barrel.
Screw this. I'm gonna stay up top.
You gotta play Sea of
Here we go,
Thieves.
guys. Let's
Anyways.
see if these when we're playing.
All right. If we get enough follows on this episode, we'll play Sea of Thieves tomorrow.
No. No.
If we get 10 subscribers on Twitch.
I'm tired of being killed by 14-year-old kids. No.
Just don't play Fortnite then.
All right, so they
So-
get ropes.
Yeah, so a few of the crew members begin gathering these large hempen ropes and tying them together, making like a giant lasso-like contraption. And you kind of, you see Commodore Crux kind of takes up the lasso. All right, who feels like they can give this a try?
Kind of step back. Just like an athletics check.
Possibly.
All right, I'd step up and grab the rope. I'm not a very patient man.
All
I'll
right,
go up with him.
go ahead and
Yep.
make a athletics check to see if you can lasso one of these giant whales.
Anybody want to give me a point of inspiration?
Yeah, I'll help him.
What do you do to help him?
Yeah, how do you help that? I was gonna say.
Fuck.
All right, athletics check.
I feel like we need some more
Check.
epic music for this.
10. Jeez, and at a +7, dude.
You kind of wind up and you toss out the rope as it kind of just ever so slightly misses one of the massive whales and kind of begins drifting off into space.
I'll quickly start pulling
Pull
it
the
back,
rope back.
and I'll try.
All right,
I'll try
go
to
for
throw
it.
out there.
You kind of run to the back of the hole in the rope. You're trying to run farther back on the ship, trying to lasso the whale.
How far away are they?
The one that you guys are trying to lasso currently is probably like 30 feet from the ship.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
man.
I'm gonna run. Like I'm gonna run like I'm trying to last. Like I'm gonna run and like try to throw it. But as soon as you see me like about to throw it, I'm gonna starlight step on top of the well and just like slide it over it.
All right, go for it.
Do I get advantage? Because I'm basically on top of it at this point.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. Okay.
Athletics, so here's go. Dual 21s. You all see as Sylvanus picks up, pulls in back the rope, runs to the back of the ship, up the stairs to the top part of the deck, throws the massive lasso, and at the same time, Starlight steps onto the back of this massive Kindori space whale, getting the rope taut around. And at this point, Sylvanus, you are on the back of this whale. I need you to make an animal handling check.
Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna at the same time as I see this happening, I'm getting another piece of rope, getting the lasso ready.
Yeah.
I mean,
12.
12. Okay. With that, you guys feel the ship begin turning in the direction of the massive Kindori whale. Sylvanus, between you and Commodore Crux shouting orders on where to go, you all together are able to navigate and kind of coerce the Kindori into a specific direction, and it begins slightly hauling you all, like towing you all towards the edge of wild space.
I just want to ask. This may be the bad time to ask. Can
Yes.
he breathe on that whale?
What?
You do have to hold your breath.
Oh.
Okay.
And you have to like switch out with other people every once in a while.
Yeah, because the bubble on the ship, right? It's the only way we breathe.
Yeah. I got you.
I'll say, you know what? The bubble's big enough to kind of cover a whale, just to make it easy.
Okay. Just to make it easy. All right.
All right.
Well,
Make
I
it
guess-
cinematic.
But I
Right.
need you to after about let's say 10 hours of riding the back of this whale, I need you to make another animal handling check.
Me?
Yes, unless you're trying to switch out with somebody.
Who's got good handling on animals right now? Everyone check your shit. If not, I'll do it myself. Who's got what on animal handling?
I
What is
might
Edelin?
I might be able to help a bit. I mean, I have a little bit of a thing with animals, but it's not my best thing.
Yeah.
I've never encountered space whales before.
What do you have, brother?
I think he left.
Oh. I'm rolling with the 2 as well.
Edelin
I
has
think
a
she would have.
Edelin has a +5.
Let her do it.
She has a 20 wisdom. She's not proficient in animal handling, so here we go. Oh no, I did advantage.
We'll take the right. 19. Yeah? Yeah, Kevin?
So
Yeah, Kevin?
you all continue to go in the same direction. So, as a part of this, it's gonna take about 72 hours
Jesus Christ.
to
Okay,
reach
I'm doing long rest and
y'all's
get my shit back.
yeah, to reach y'all's next destination. So take y'all's long rest as you are for the next 72 hours being towed by this Kindori whale. I see Max laughing every time I say that.
Why?
It's just a cool visual, dude.
Yeah,
being pulled. I mean, I've been on boats and stuff. I've been out there in the Gulf, so it's pretty fun.
for the next 72 hours, I'm gonna be like, brother, why didn't you think about that?
Because I don't know if it's clean. I don't know if it's going to try to eat me. It was very stupid.
Hey, but we were desperate. Desperate times calls for desperate measures.
I'm just telling you why I didn't do it. You're the one that always has the crazy plans.
What are you trying to say?
Venice,
Are
I
you
just
calling me
said
crazy?
it. I just don't think you plan things out.
I don't.
I mean,
Look what happened.
how do you know you don't have like space germs, space herpes on you or something? You don't know. The thing's a flying animal in space.
I just hug him. I just hug him.
Oh. Talking about click clack.
Yeah, what are you talking about, click clack? You have pockets?
I find comfort in my anger. Click clack. I think relaxing right now would only just get us killed.
So, is there anything you guys would like to do for the next 72 hours other than long rest?
I'd like to do?
Yeah.
Are there any women crew on this ship?
There are.
And I will try to, I'm going to die soon. Yeah. I'm just going to go and talk shit up. You know what I mean?
Make a general charisma check.
Oh, man, you don't have to. I'm just saying, that's what's happening. We're not going to have to roleplay this.
No. I want to see this.
We're not going
to
roleplay.
It's not that kind of chat, guys.
We're not going to roleplay.
Kind of chat, guys.
We're not going to roleplay. I just want to see how well you do.
I'm going to roll advantage.
Advantage? Oh, wait. We are noble. We are noble birth.
I'm saying, I'm playing my loot. You know what I mean? I got proficiency in that. Charisma 18. I don't got to roll anything, DM.
All right.
I'm rich.
I will allow it to happen.
Magic. I just play, dude. Dude. I'm just saying, that's what he's doing, man. Right. He's almost died 3 times.
All right. So.
Gonna make a baby.
Anyone else?
Oh!
Everything just
Yeah,
failed.
buddy. That's my guy. He has a good voice for singing. He has great songs.
No, fucking A.
So Venus,
Yes.
is there anything you would like to do?
I would like to take a D4 psychic damage for every time he tries to hit on someone.
Okay.
And click clack, just fucking it all up, just going clack 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 clack, and then remembering that he can only talk to us mentally. So
So, the 72 hours pass. Long travel. As you guys approach what seems like another gathering of asteroids, smaller ones, you see on one of them a crooked tower perches atop a small asteroid, surrounded by a cloud of twinkling cosmic dust. Through his spyglass, Crux examines the rock upon the tower stands and the decrepit wooden pier that juts from one side of it. You hear him shout, "Mr. Flinch, ready the jolly!" With that, Crux begins ordering the release of the Kindori whale as you feel the ship begin to slow down ever so steadily and just come to a small drift as the Kindori whale just kind of swims off in its own direction.
Can I yell out, "Thank you"?
You see
thanks, Afro.
What other types of ships do we see here?
there are no other ships. You see it's a small like lone asteroid, fairly small, especially compared to like the Rock of Brawn. This is like a single rock, but on top of it is this crooked tower of sorts with a small little like dock of sorts that kind of peers out of one side.
Commodore, thought there was a gathering here. No, there's no other ships.
That's in Doom Space. Remember, we're here to meet Topola, who's gonna give us the map to traverse Doom Space.
That's right, my mistake. Topola.
Now we gotta take the jolly boat over there because the second wind, she ain't gonna make it through the perilous rocks here, and is a little too big to fit on that small dock.
What about fixing the ship? Like, how are we gonna do that?
Well, we're gonna have to ask Topola about that one.
So I guess what I'll do is I'll take Hasta's head, put her in the box, and I'll take it with me to the tower.
All right.
Head.
Haston.
Haston's head.
Actually, his name is Hastane.
Stain's head. Stain's head.
Yep. At this point, you guys begin to deploy one of the jolly boats as you guys get on.
The dinghy. Sorry.
Does our hamster fit?
No.
Unfortunately, no.
The fuck?
The hamster fly through space?
Probably not.
Damn
But
it.
you could disperse it and resummon it on the. It just depends if you want to spend that spell slot or not.
I'll leave it on the ship.
Okay. You see them.
There's a ship.
They use a winch to kind of lower the jolly boat, and the jolly boat's name is Big Bluster.
Big Bluster.
Yep.
Funny.
Wow. Okay.
Once you guys get on the jolly boat, you see there are 6 oars that you guys can use to kind of paddle your way through the wild space to get to.
Click clack's got 4.
All right. With that, you guys propel yourself as Crux stands proudly on the bow, pointing to the docks as if it's a destination were not obvious.
Is he George Washington in it?
Yeah, exactly. With Hamilton in the back.
Yep.
As you approach, you see scores of pelicans mollymox and smaller birds nesting on the asteroid squawks as you approach the rickety dock. At the end of the dock,
Mine.
yeah, exactly.
Mine.
At the end of the dock, two gray shark-like creatures fight over the remains of a pelican.
Are they big creatures or?
Medium. They're shark-sized.
Are they land sharks or they're like floating in space sharks, like flying in space?
They're floating space sharks.
I pull out my gun instantly.
You see a woman with frayed robes and bare feet sits in a rocking chair at the base of the tower, watching the fracas. Her face half hidden by a wide-brimmed hat that has a blue jay perched on it. The woman leaps to her feet, brandishes a staff, and snarls, "Go on, get!" As a fiery, and you see a fiery ray springs from her fingertips, frightening away the shark-like creatures as they kind of scamper away into space. You see, as this woman kind of stands and looks at you all as you approach, ever so slightly arriving at the dock. This is what she looks like.
Okay. And how do you say your name? Topola?
Topola.
Topola. Okay.
Ah, Crux. Was wondering when I see you back here again. How's it going, Tope? Me and my friends here were looking for some mats. You can see. Well, before we can do any of that, I would love to give you all a tour of this space. It's kind of emergent importance here. Like, we will discuss business after a tour. You see him, Commodore Crux just kind of goes,
Unit Max.
Go, Miss Topola.
yes?
Seems Commodore Crux was being spied upon the rock. They know that we are coming this way. We're attacked, so they might be sending more.
Things will be fine, I promise you. She kind of begins walking inside the tower.
I guess we follow suit.
Man, good-looking woman invites you inside her house. You walk inside the house. You know?
Do you want some coffee?
So,
Right.
you see her point out, these are my autognomes. As you see these small metallic, like robotic gnomes that kind of are doing various sorts of jobs and different things around the tower. She says, I purchased these. I purchased an expensive telescope from Ulrich Cogsworth. He's an inventor at the Rock of Bra, and he threw in 8 of these autognomes. They were kind of built in his likeness of sorts. You see them, each of them is sporting this like dazzling metal mustache. You can see.
Sorry. Oric Cosworth? How do you spell that?
Orwyck. So Orwick.
Y-C-K?
Yeah, Wyck. And then Cogsworth. Cogsworth. You can see as you all enter, there are 4.
There you go. DM, I just rolled.
Okay. You see 4 ring-shaped garden terraces line the walls of this cylindrical chamber. The gardens are vertically spaced every 10 feet and brimming with luscious fruits, vegetables, and golden wheat. You see 4 of the mechanical gnomes wearing harnesses that tend to the plants. The harnesses are attached to ropes that loop around pulleys affixed to the ceiling, enabling the gnomes to hoist themselves into the air and move from one plot to another. Most of my sustenance comes from these gardens. I get regular deliveries of fresh soil from Doar merchants, and they get homegrown food and birds, eggs in return.
Do you live here alone?
No, I have my auto gnomes. See this one? This is Auric 1, pointing to the different gnomes around the garden. That's Auric 3, that is Auric 6, and that's Auric 8.
So you're like a space cat lady.
What's a cat?
It's this creature we have back home, and sometimes women live alone with nothing but themselves and their cats.
I don't know. At this point, she kind of leads you all up the stairs to the second floor. And this floor houses a modest kitchen where 2 mechanical gnomes are preparing dinner. Furnishings include an unmade bed, a wardrobe topped with bird nest, and a bookshelf packed with astrological text and more bird's nest. Here are my living quarters, where I read my books and take my meals. My autonomes have no shortage of recipes. Today's repast is a deep-fried night scaver steak with a lumer bechamel. This is Auric 2 and Auric 4, and as she points them out, they pay no attention to you guys as they're just solely tasked on preparing this next meal. At this point, she begins leading you all to the third floor, and you see 2 mechanical gnomes are using rags to polish a 10-foot long copper telescope in the center of this chamber. Dozens of star maps lie atop tables that are also littered with sketches of planets and otherworldly landscapes. And here is my observatory. And she says it very proudly to the rest of you all. I acquired my autonomes from the same fellow who sold me this telescope. Which allows me to spy on all the worlds in this system and gaze at stars and other systems as well. Topola kind of walks across the room and touches a wall, whereupon a tall opening appears in front of the telescope. Would you care to have a look?
How many of those worlds that you look upon do you see get destroyed?
Well, many. Take a look.
At the Xaryxian Empire.
Possibly. Many get destroyed for other reasons as well. Here, take a look. I just saw one gets kind of taken over by these crystalline vines in the last couple weeks or so.
I believe that's our world.
And indeed, if you all look through the telescope, you see your very own planet that you guys were on being consumed by these crystalline vines. She kind of points out to the other 2 autonomes in this room. It's like, this is Auric 5 and Auric 7. As you guys are in here, they're keeping a close eye, just staring straight at you as you guys dart across the room.
I'm going to stand in front of one of those damn autonomes and stare back at it.
Yeah, it doesn't move. It's just like one of the guards at the Buckingham Palace. It just looks directly at you.
So Venice, things eyeballing me.
I understand, brother.
Put my hand on the pommel of my sword.
No, not now.
Yeah, the performance was me acting like I give a shit.
For those of you that
I really want to leave.
For those of you that take note, there are about 42 various maps of multitudes of different wild space systems.
Right.
Um,
Since the Commodore is speaking, I go, Topola, would you be so kind to aid us with a map that could get us through Doom Space to find the consortium where they're meeting?
Well,
By the way, beautiful place.
Ah, thank you. And you see, she's kind of like looking across the various maps, trying to rifle through them. Everything's kind of scattered in various different directions and places. And she's kind of looking through them. I don't seem to have a map of Doom Space. But I do have this, and she pulls out this this small portable like arcane device. She says, this will track the position and movements of all suns and planets, moons and comets within the system that you're in, and it kind of projects a display of all the bodies in space above its current location. I could give you something like this. However, I would need something in return, of course.
What would that be?
Well, a void scaver has started prowling around my tower. I call her Big Mama because she's enormous. I'm surprised you didn't come across her. But then, she can be hard to see, except for her single red eye. I'll give you my wild space orrery if you slay Big Mama for me.
I'll look at Jorgen. What do you think?
I don't think we really have a choice. Can you tell us about this void thing?
Which thing?
The big
She
ass
wants,
monster
like, I'm asking her to tell us about what you want us to kill.
Well, scavers are shark-like scavengers that fly through space. And Big Mama is the biggest one that I've seen, and it's been causing problems around my tower lately. So if you could take care of it for me, then I would be happily able to hand you this orrery.
But we're asking about this creature. What does it do? Like, why is it? Why
How
are
do
you
we
having
find it?
issues with it?
Yep. Give me 1 second here.
Oh, we lost Max.
Uh-oh. Yes, the autonomes in the lower levels should be able to help you.
I'll look to my brother. I was like, well, I guess we got better start moving.
Yep. And as you guys begin eating and getting ready to take this quest to fight Big Mama, we are going to take a break. So we will be back in just a little bit, everybody. And once we fix all the cameras and hopefully we get Max back. Until then, we'll see you guys in just a bit. All right, everybody, we are back and ready for some action. Sorry about that. We were having some technical difficulties, but we are back and ready to go. So let me bring back our players here. All right. Okay. So, now that we're back, you guys were just speaking with Topola, and she asked you to go fight off this creature known as Big Mama. In exchange, she would give you a wild space orrery that would help you all navigate the stars and hopefully find your way through Doom Space. You guys are still in Topola's tower, but you see Commodore Crux is already heading out to the back to the jolly boats to return to the ship. What are you all doing? What was that?
I think we would go with like follow him because I mean this is something we agreed to do. So.
All right. So Sylvanus, Jane, Jorgen, and Click-Clack, you all follow Commodore Crux back to the jolly boat.
With Morgan as well. Well,
yeah, I mentioned Jorgen. You guys get back on the jolly boat, and as you guys begin drifting through the asteroids, once again heading back to the second wind. As the jolly boat approaches the second wind, an enormous jet black behemoth glides out of the darkness and cosmic dust, its red eye glowing brightly as its jaws open wide. Long, stringy strands of saliva break off into weightless globs of ravenous monster as the ravenous monster descends from above. I need
everyone to roll.
Real quick, I need everyone to make perception checks really quick. Before we 21. And Jane, Edelyn, do you know how to roll a perception check?
It's loading, sorry.
You're good.
I thought I had Jorgen's sheet. Did Jorgen roll? Did you roll for Jorgen already?
No, did not. Let me do that.
Oh, so that's why I was like, if I had access to a sheet, I could have rolled for it.
Character sheet.
Perception. So it'd be under skills on your left side.
Left side.
There should be like acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, athletics,
Okay.
and there should be one called perception.
Okay, can I just click on it?
Yeah, just click on perception. 27.
Whoa.
Nice. So, you all are not surprised by this creature. So what I need is we are going to roll initiative. Yeah. Let me just bring up the turn order. And go ahead and just roll initiative.
Roll for Jorgen and the hamster. Oh no, the hamster's dead on.
No. And actually, you guys wouldn't be on that map, but
Yeah, I know.
oh, I forgot to show y'all what Big Mama looks like. Oh.
Oh dang.
Whoa.
Yep. It comes out of the ether to attack you all. All right. So, Jane, if you could click on initiative at the top of your screen.
Still trying to look. Okay. Not on my character sheet.
It should be on your character sheet, yes.
Okay.
Should be towards the top next to your armor class.
Okay.
There should be a button that says initiative and it says 2 above
Oh,
it.
yeah. Okay.
Click on that.
I clicked. Did it do it?
15. All right. Here, I'm gonna custom put you in here because it's being weird. All right. And I got a roll for Mr. Sylvanus. I mean, Jorgen. And I also got a roll for Commodore Crux.
Can't come with us, didn't he?
Yep. He's got his grenades. Five. All right. And let me just put Big Mama. All right. We're not using this map. It's gonna be more theater of mind.
No, because we're kind of stuck on the dinghy, right?
Yeah, you guys are on this small little dinghy, so there's not much room to move around. So, first off, Jane, you are starting off this round of combat. What are you doing as you're on this tiny little rowboat of sorts, as this giant shark-like creature is coming to bite down on you all?
Me.
You've got your spear, you've got spells, you've got... You probably wouldn't be able to transform because it's a little small here.
I was gonna say, well, would anything I do affect the thing? Because I feel like it's...
I mean, you've got some cool spells. You got Thunder Wave, you got Moonbeam, you've got Poison Spray, you've got Call Lightning.
What does Call Lightning do?
Call Lightning. I put it in the little chat there.
Is it an area effect?
A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is a 10-foot tall with a 60-foot radius, centered on a point you can see within the range above you. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear. Blah, 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 blah. When you cast the spell, choose a point you can see under the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one, on each of your turns until the spell ends. You can use your action to call down lightning in this way again. targeting the same point or a different one. If you are outdoors in stormy conditions when you cast the spell gives you control over the existing storm instead of creating a new one. Under such conditions, the spell's damage increases by 1d10.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right.
Make sure it doesn't hit us though.
Yeah, like, can I do it to where it hits the monster?
Yeah. So you just kind of create a storm cloud out of these, you know, kind of nebulous starfield clouds above the area that you guys are in. A 60-foot wide cloud. And you can, it calls down this bolt of lightning. So I'm gonna have the creature roll a dexterity saving throw. Oop, that should not have been an advantage. Fix that real quick. Here we go. Oop. All right, let's do this again. Save, dexterity save. A natural 1. So Edelyn, you do 3d10 of lightning damage. So I need you to roll 3d10 for me.
Okay.
You remember how to do that?
Nope.
So on the left side of the screen, there should be a toolbar. Not on your character sheet, but on the actual screen itself, there should be on the left side a toolbar with a little dice symbol.
Okay.
Second from the bottom. On that
Okay,
toolbar.
yeah.
And then you can just go to d10 and roll 3d10. There you go, just like that. You do 17 points of lightning damage as this lightning bolt strikes down from the cloud, electrifying the shark. It kind of lets out this. And that is pretty much your turn, unless you have a bonus action you'd like to do.
No, that's it.
All right, so Venus, you are up. As you see this massive creature kind of appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm not having it. I was like, well, this fucker is gonna. You have to kill this dude anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to fire at it twice. I can't really do much but shoot at it. Actually, let me do burn a grit point and do a dazing shot. First shot, 25 to hit. I think he has to do a con save. Dazing shot. Must make a con saving throw.
22. Pretty sure that
It
saves.
makes it. Yeah, because I think I have a 14.
Yes.
Alright. So he still takes damage.
Yep.
Still takes damage.
Takes 10 points of damage.
That's on the sheet. Alright, I closed my sheet out just to see the attack. Second shot. Whoa! That's a crit.
That is a crit. Which means you get your grit point back
That's right.
as you deal 10 points of damage.
10. 8 plus 2.
It's 10.
Double that.
No, that is the double.
Oh, that is the double?
Because it's rolling double the amount of dice.
Oh, that's some
It's not doubling the number, it's rolling twice the amount of dice. So you roll on that roll, you rolled a d8 in a 2.
Alright.
Or whatever it was, yeah.
How's the creature looking after the shot?
Not phased very much. Still
Action
very
surge.
angry.
Action surge.
Action surge, go for it.
Oh wait, I already fired 2 shots. Hey, let me get the surge. Yeah, I'm gonna fire 2 more shots. One shot's gonna be a dazing shot using a grit.
All right.
$19 to hit.
19 to hit is going to hit. Doing 11% damage.
Take a saving con save.
Here we go. Con save. 11.
Bam! It is dazed. It is at a disadvantage for. Let me see.
Goes next turn probably.
So its next turn is at disadvantage on its attacks.
All right, sounds good. You kind of shot it right in its red eye, and it's kind of like shaking around.
Yep, and then I'm gonna fire again. 11 to hit.
11's gonna miss.
Okay. All right. That will be my turn.
All right. With that, we come to Big Mama. Big Mama's turn. I need, because you shot it, Sylvanus, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
14.
14 is a failure. You are frightened.
Nice.
You are frightened. That was its bonus action. So it's going to use its action now to make an attack at disadvantage. It kind of is like losing control, like where it's gonna bite. So this time it's gonna bite at click clack. Oh yeah, it's a small little dingy.
Yeah, we're in a dinghy, like, yeah.
$14 to hit. All right. Well, that was his turn. So with that, we come up to your turn. Click clack. No, you wouldn't be able to get behind it, like flank with it. But because it's really close, you'd be at disadvantage with your bow. This is within 5 feet of your bow. No, there's not really room to move around. It's a tiny little oar boat. Yeah. Go for it. I mean, you can attack with your bow. It's just going to be a disadvantage.
Yeah, the reason why I don't have disadvantage is I took a feat where I don't have that anymore.
No,
Yeah.
you can put it on.
No. You can put it on your regular attack.
It's just a spell that you cast.
Yeah. For your bonus action.
All right, so you bonus action Hunter's Mark. Make sure you mark off that spell. Then
What is it like a? Go ahead. That's a hit.
that hits.
Now is that adding the hunter's mark?
Yes, the 1 is the Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Well, it's a 1d6 and it rolled a 1.
Slice, slice.
Ooh,
Another?
20.
For 15.
You got a 6 with that one now. Yeah, you got a 6 on that one.
Yep. That's your bonus action. That was your action. You don't have much movement unless you're trying to like jump out of the boat.
Don't do it.
All right. With that, we come to Commodore Crooks's turn.
Use your blunderbuss.
Oh yeah. Actually, he doesn't have a blunderbuss. He has a musket. He is going to... Yeah. All right. Musket shot. Disadvantage because of up close.
You would think he would have gunner.
No, he has some other abilities. He has something similar to Gunner, but he doesn't have the like range thing.
Yeah.
He's got his grenade.
Yeah, but that's too fucking close.
Oh, that's a nat 1. He goes to like
He drops it.
he goes to
He
like
drops a grenade. Yeah.
yeah, he goes to like shoot, but the creature just bats him away accidentally. He shoots into the space. Does he get another attack? Yes, he does. As an 8. That one's gonna miss. All right, that's Commodore Xaryxis' turn. We got Gorgon Starchild.
Sorry.
Had to. Dun 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 dun.
No.
I didn't do this on purpose, I promise.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Jorgen's turn. It's a Critical Role joke, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Jorgen's gonna go swing.
Hang on. Yeah, if he connects, tell him to put a
Divine.
divine smite into it. Just one at a level 2.
15 is going to hit, I believe. Yes, it does.
Level 2 divine smite behind it.
Yep. Let me do the second one real quick.
I think that's gonna miss. 12.
Yeah. The first one is, you said a level 2 Divine Smite?
Yeah.
That'll give me 3d8. 16. So a total of 22 points of damage.
What's he looking like?
Got some damage on him. I wouldn't classify him as hurt yet.
Sorry.
With that, we come up to
I can still hear-
Jane's turn. Oh, wait.
I can still hear the music in the background.
What happened here? Why are you at 30? Okay. All right, Jane, you are up.
Oh.
You can use your action to call down another lightning bolt if you like.
You can do a moonbeam.
With Moonbeam.
Well, I believe, hold on, before you do that, because I think call lightning is concentration. Yes, it is. Is moonbeam concentration?
Oh, because you can do it I forgot call lightning. You can do it every turn,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so they're both
Oh.
concentration. So if you cast moonbeam, it would get rid of call lightning.
Keep call
So-
lightning up. It's a good one.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'll
because
do
you'll
it.
be wasting another spell. Like you, right now with call lightning, when you call it, it stays out there while you're and it can continue to attack. So if
Oh.
you call another, and that's just one spell, and then every turn you can attack with it.
Oh.
Next, if you call another spell, it takes it away, and you're just wasting a slot.
Yeah.
At that point.
Adeline, go ahead
Okay.
and roll 3d10 again for me. 20. Nice.
Yeah.
The creature's looking hurt.
Yeah.
Even when she doesn't turn into a giant T-Rex, I think she's doing the most damage.
Yeah, no kidding. Druids, man. Druids.
All right. Did you have anything you wanted to do as a bonus action or movement? You're kind of on the little
No.
dinghies. There's not a whole lot you can move. All right.
No.
Well, then we come up to Sylvanus' turn. Sylvanus, you are up with Big Mama coming up on deck.
It's gonna have to be a disadvantage. Do I have anything that can get rid of it? Well, this is what I can do. Alright. Even though it's at disadvantage, I'm gonna spend a grit point for dazing shot. First shot. These are all gonna be at disadvantage
Why?
because I'm afraid of it.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So 17 to hit.
That still hits.
You take the 8 points of damage, which you also got to do a con save.
Yep. Seven.
Fail. All right. So you're at disadvantage on your next, on all your attacks until your next turn.
Yeah, just attacks,
the
right?
end
It's
of your
not.
next
It's
turn.
not
Yeah.
ability checks.
I have it written down right here. Suffers disadvantage on attacks until the end of the next turn. Its next turn.
Okay. Sounds good.
Which is still a lot. Alright, so second shot. Disadvantage still. 10, that misses. What was it? A wisdom saving throw, right? See if I can break this. To break fear.
No, it's just till the start of its next turn. So after its next, like once its next turn starts, then it's fine. It's basically only for one round.
Yeah, it's basically like my dazing shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did 11 points of damage on that first one.
Yeah. And I missed the second one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell at Warden and be like, "Fucking kill this thing! Get it away from me!" As I'm like trying to hide behind him, behind his shield, like.
Yep. Well, let's see if it gets his ray of fear back.
Nope. Nope. It is not.
Or it actually gets it back.
God damn it.
So this time it's going to use its ray of fear
At disadvantage.
on Jorgen. Actually, you should have had a bonus to your saving throw
Why?
because you're in Jorgen's aura. Yeah.
Oh well. We already forgot about it.
Yeah, so roll again because he's doing it to you again.
What, wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw. And I think it's a +3 or 4.
I think it's +2 right now. No, +3. For Warden's aura?
No, it's +4.
It's +4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do your attack to see if it hits. Because you're at a disadvantage.
It's not an attack. It's just it doesn't have an attack roll, so it doesn't have disadvantage. It's just whether or not you save or not.
Really? That's some bull. All
Yeah,
right.
because that's how attacks work. It only affects like attack rolls. This
I'm
is
not
its,
gonna be able to get out of it. Yeah.
that's its
Even if I
bonus
get a
action.
even if I get a +4, I'm not gonna be able to get out of it.
Yeah, so you're still feared for the next round.
Yeah.
Now it has its attack because it's going to use its action to attack. So this is at disadvantage.
Okay.
So it's going to do a swallowing bite on. Let's do it on Jorgen.
No, brother. If you're hungry, bro.
Hasn't rolled yet. Oh, there we
There
go.
we go.
Oh, that's a 21 to hit,
That misses.
doing 54 points of piercing damage.
Good lord. What is he at? I can't see his fucking hit points.
His
What
max
is he
hit
at?
points is 60.
Oh. Yo. I don't know. Max, I don't know what it is with your character right now.
You better
dude.
text your buddy.
Oh shit, Matt. Hang on.
And then he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Yep. Hey, to be fair, I did this at a disadvantage on his.
I was like, dude, your character's cursed.
That's a 9, so he's gonna fail. And with that, Jorgen is swallowed.
Oh no.
While he's swallowed, he is blinded and restrained. He has total cover against attacks and other effects outside the scaver. And he takes 11 acid damage at the start of each of the scaver's turns. So that once we get to his next turn, if he doesn't get out, he's gonna take 11 acid damage and be unconscious.
So we gotta kill him now. Basically.
With that, we come up to Click Clack.
Click clack, get him!
Mm-hmm.
You have Hunter's markup? Don't forget you have Hunter's markup. Don't forget you have Hunter's mark. Alright.
Yep. You can do it with your bow, it's just a disadvantage.
Take the sword. Yeah. Swing again, come on. Ah! Oh, 21!
Hold on, Dad.
For... Well, what would the D8 be for?
If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. If that attack hits, the target takes an extra 1d8 damage of the weapon's damage type.
Okay, so yeah.
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 All right, so
Do you have sneak attack as well?
no.
No, he's not a rogue.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I roll another d8 then, right?
Yep.
Oh, 8! There we go.
Whoa!
So that was 18 damage total.
All right.
Is this thing still alive or no?
It's still up.
Ouch.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, hold on, Jorgen. We'll save you.
With that, we come to Commodore Crux. Commodore Crux looks to Sylvanus. I've got a way to save him, but Jorgen's not gonna like it.
Oh, no.
Fuck it, he won't like it. Do it.
See him pulls out the grenade,
Oh shit.
uncocks it.
Well, wait a minute. Didn't it say he's protected from damage?
Yeah, he from damage on the outside. Yeah, but.
He throws the
Still,
grenade into the mouth of the shark.
Oh!
Oh shit. Wow, Kevin. You're a douche.
Hey, wait a minute. Do we have a healer to bring him back to life?
Roll it.
So this is why I'm doing it, is because if you read the text earlier, if the scaver takes 25 damage or more on a single turn from the creature inside it, then the creature must make a Constitution saving throw or spit up the what it swallowed, basically.
It
Okay.
doesn't die.
Yeah. So hopefully we're gonna roll it right now, but if he does more than 25 damage,
It'll spit Jorgen up. Okay.
yep. So the creature's got to take a dexterity saving throw first. I did it at a disadvantage.
5.
5. That's gonna fail. Now, I'll roll the damage for this. This is 5d6 force damage. So it has to do
At our level,
25 or
yeah.
more.
At our level, that's a lot. Why isn't it rolling?
18 points of damage.
Oh no.
And you see it go and like coughs out the smoke from within.
All right, that didn't.
Unfortunately,
Dang it.
Jorgen's also got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
However,
but he's at a disadvantage.
he is restrained. I believe if you're restrained, you automatically fail. But let me double check.
Hey, and you know what? We haven't been having Jorgen's hamster attack.
Oh no, it's disadvantage. So you,
Well, remember
the
we
hamster's
left
not on the
ham-
dinghy with you.
Yeah, we
Oh,
left the
because I
hamster.
see him right now. That's right. Oh,
You
okay.
guys are not on the dinghy.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
forgot.
we're-
I forgot.
yeah. It's all theater of mind. Imagination.
Imagination. All right. Dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Fuck. Fuck.
13.
13, not too bad though.
Still fails,
25
unfortunately. So Jorgen is unconscious.
God damn it, Jorgen.
With
Alright.
that, we come up to his turn. He takes 11 acid damage, which means he automatically loses a single death save.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Jane! Come on, Jane! we gotta hurt him. We gotta hurt him bad. We gotta hurt him bad.
With that, we come up to your turn, Jane. He looks pretty hurt. Big Mama's not doing, or she looks not good right now.
Call lightning. Smack him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll do
smack-
another.
Although it would probably
Oh.
electrocute.
No, because
I'm not counting it. But
Yeah. Okay.
No, because it says he doesn't get damaged from.
I know.
The outside.
I'm just saying,
yeah.
like if you electrocuted someone and they had eaten somebody. All right, Adeline. So roll 3d10 as you call down another lightning strike.
Okay.
Do this. Do this, Edwin.
20.
Oh, 20.
Oh.
So Jane, how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
How
You killed
explain
it.
how you call down this final lightning strike to destroy Big Mama?
Big,
Uh,
big mama.
I can do like a angry yell, like and then
Yeah. As you scream this primal, like almost your scream almost sounds like a roaring lion. It shatters across all of wild space as you bring down this final bolt of lightning from the clouds above. And it strikes down on Big Mama, electrifying its corpse, blackening the outside of it. And with that, the entire corpse of Big Mama like incinerates almost and scatters space shark guts all over the ship as you see drifting in space where Big Mama once was is the unconscious body of Jorgen Starchild. What do you all do?
Can I star step up to him and then star step back?
Yeah, or you can
To
just,
the dinghy?
he's that far, you can probably just jump. He's like,
And star step back, or
Yeah.
I don't know if I can come back because if the momentum in space is like you just keep going until you get
yeah,
stopped.
technically you guys are in the astral sea.
Uh-huh.
Or no, you're not in the
Oh.
astral sea. No, you guys are fine. Yeah, you can starlight step back. You grab him, you starlight step back onto the dinghy.
Who's got health? Who's got health? Who's got health? Oh, I got a health potion. Shove it in his mouth.
And with that, It's just a regular health potion, right?
Yeah, just rather 1d what?
4.
2d8, 2d4. Roll that.
Hold on.
2d4.
Let me just look it up just to make sure. I don't remember if it was 1d4 or 2d4.
I think it was 2d4 plus my
Plus 2.
plus 2. Yeah, I think it's 2d4 plus 2. I think if I remember.
2d4 plus 2, yes.
Okay. It's the next one. That's what 4d.
It's
4D.
always plus the how many dice rolls. So it's like 2d4 plus 2, 4d4 plus 4, 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So 2d4 plus 2. 7.
7. He is at 7 hit points. He wakes back up.
Oh, welcome back, bro. What happened? You fell asleep.
God, that was terrifying. I couldn't move. What happened? I saw. I was in. I couldn't move. I was tied up, and then boom! I heard this loud noise, and now I wake up, and I see you all holding me. What happened?
I don't know if you want to know, man.
It's whatever. Let's get back. Let's get that
Got
orrery
blown
from
up, dude.
from
How's it
Topola.
feel? You
Let's-
just got blown up, dude. How's it feel?
It sucks. Let's go back to Topola.
All right. I'm gonna grab the eye and I cut it off
All right.
just for proof. I
So
guess we go back to Topola.
yes, you do. Also, along with the body of Jorgen, as you guys retrieved, there is also a partially digested dwarf skeleton wearing a fish suit.
A fish suit.
Yes.
Like the suit can come off, or
It seems like a bulky suit which fully encases your head and body.
and
When worn, it enables, or yeah, it seems like a space suit. That's the best way I could explain it. Like an astronaut suit.
I think we're just gonna take the suit off
Okay.
and just like carry it with us.
All right.
Stuff it in the bag of holding. So we got a fish suit. I don't
It's
have the bag of
it's
holding.
technically a magical item.
Yeah, but I don't have the bag of holding. So
Jorgen has it.
Yeah.
Put it in his bag.
yeah, we'll put it in his bag. We'll identify it later.
All right. With that, you all return to Topola. As you arrive back, you see you're kind of standing on the edge of the dock with an interesting look on her face. She says, "Ah, you're back. This is great. And I see you took care of Big Mama." Or she could see it from like where you guys were.
Oh,
That's-
just he saw the fight. Okay.
Yeah, you guys were pretty close.
Okay.
Because you guys were like on the dinghy heading back to the second wind when you guys got attacked.
Yeah.
Well, here's, like I said, the orrery.
How do you spell orrery? Or you can tell me later.
Yeah.
I just want to make notes. I'm trying to, you know me.
Yeah, it's called a wild space orrery. It's ORRERY.
O-R-R-E-O-Y.
She gives you guys the orrery, and you guys are able to leave and return back to the second wind with this item that will help you navigate the stars and everything around you. Once you guys arrive back at the ship, you see floating towards you all is Topola as she approaches and lands on the ship as she's just flying through space and lands on the ship. She says, I have an idea of someone who might be willing to help you all. But further, I can introduce you all to a potential ally. His name is Grimzid Garganhale.
Garganhale.
He's a pirate who fought many battles against the astral elves. Grimzid and I, we had a small relationship of sorts that never amounted to much, and we eventually ended up in a peaceful breakup. However, he has a small fleet of ships nearby, and he might be persuaded to help you all. He owes me a favor.
Well, that sounds cool. We could use that. Could always use more help. Thank you.
I can take you all to them.
All right, let's go.
How long would it be to get there?
He's nearby. It wouldn't take very long.
Okay.
With that, she goes, oh.
I was gonna say insight check.
Sure, make an insight check.
Just to see if she's being like real about the information she's giving us.
Okay. $22.
22, Kev. I crit.
You definitely get the sense that she's withholding information. She's not lying. It seems she may not be telling the whole story. So, with that, she goes downstairs to the spell jamming helm, and with her arcane magic, he's able to restore it and fix it, getting rid of the EMP, destruction of it. With that, she attunes to the spell jamming helm and begins taking the ship towards where she believes this Garganhale would be. Eventually, dead ahead, you see a cloud of debris that appears to be drifting it appears to be the drifting wreckage of several ships. Crux shouts, "To arms!" Peering through his spyglass, he adds, "Looks like 3 flying fishes, 3 lampreys, 2 squid ships, and 2 star moths."
Oh shit! So we're going against a fleet.
Yeah, but it was the debris of it, right?
Yeah, debris.
With the mentioning of this, Topola says, "I recognize the other ships. I don't recognize the star moths, but those are Garganhale. That's Garganhale's fleet. But I don't see his flagship, the Last Breath. It's not among the wreckage." With that, there is enough space between the wreckage for the second wind to pass through the area. And Crux, is alright, we shall pass through it. And you see all the ships are kind of broken and destroyed and just aimlessly drift through wild space. As you all begin to go through the wreckage, a blood red pirate flag drifting in space, becomes snagged on the second wind's ballista. You see 2 human corpses drift close to the second wind. As they bump up against the ship's hull, the figures reveal themselves to be what looks like they're humanoid forms with this deep pale like skin and white hair comes across their face. You see their outfits seem very swashbuckler like as they begin pulling themselves up onto y'all's ship.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
gonna start aiming at him. Like, I'm gonna draw my sword, pull my pistol out, aim at one. I'll have Worgen will. Well, Worgen's fucking hurt, so he'll be behind me. But still ready for a fight, ready to fucking throw down. I don't know what everyone else is doing. I'm just like, yeah.
You see these survivors kind of hold their hands up in peace. We look to speak with your captain.
Drop your weapons first.
They begin pulling out their various.
Slowly.
Yeah, they have like small like rapiers and other swords and you know, like small flintlocks, and they drop it down to the ground as Commodore Crux steps up. What's the meaning of this? They say. They kind of look across at the destroyed wreckage. Well, I guess we're looking for a new commission. We're eager to serve.
Fight check.
With that, Commodore Crux says, "Be gone with you. We don't need any of your kind here."
Your kind. What does he mean by that?
He's racist. I'm just kidding.
Well, Sylvanus, are you asking Commodore Crux, or like what are you doing? Like, are you making an insight check?
Yeah, I'm making an insight check because, like, does Commodore wait? He wouldn't have seen us. Yeah.
These
So I
don't look
wanna
like
make
these
an
don't look
insight
like astral elves.
Okay.
They look more human than that. But make an insight check.
Okay. Yeah. And
And it's hard to say. You see their skin is very gaunt. Like it's very like pulled across the cheeks, almost undead like. And their hair is just like frizzled, long white hair. Be gone with you, pirates.
do I know about this race or what these guys are? Would my brother know about them?
You can make a nature check or a history check.
All right. Probably gonna be history, but gonna have follow Penio give me inspiration.
I say they're space vampire. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Might be.
Never know. Nothing.
You don't know.
Fuck. All right. I'm still gonna. I'm taking the captain's word for it.
All right, they begin
It's just
picking up their stuff. They dart off. They jump off the side of the ship and just begin floating aimlessly.
okay.
You see these scavenging scavers, more of these shark-like creatures are just picking off other bodies that seem to be dead and floating in space, and these shark-like creatures are just picking at them like scavengers. Eventually, you all pass through the wreckage, and you see a tiny ball of light appears over the bow of the ship, and quickly it flies around the mast and settles a few feet above the main deck, changing colors as it hovers in place. In a soft voice, it says, "Lost, are we? Maybe I can be of assistance."
Mickey Mouse?
The captain. I'll look at this captain and see what he says about this.
"Where are you from?" I was with Garganhale's fleet after the Astral Elves attacked. I stayed behind the battle after to feed on the life energy of the dying. I can guide you to where Garganhale's fleet typically regroups. His rendezvous point is about a day away. Garganhale made the mistake of attacking a star moth a while back. Since then, the Astral Elves have been aggressively attacking Garganhale's fleet. And I know.
Oops. Oh, we
Hello?
just lost Kevin.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Oh yeah, we lost you.
Okay.
Okay, that was weird.
All right.
I just randomly got disconnected.
Mhm.
All right. So, what does the captain say?
Well, if this is our only hope of finding Garganhale, I'm down for it. And with that, the Will-O-Wisp begins leading the second wind to Garganhale's flagship. Eventually, you are caught in a cosmic storm. Lightning flashes through the dense blue and purple clouds, illuminating the silhouettes of a galleon with torn, flapping sails. You see ghastly mariners stand on the deck and cling to the rigging, staring at you with unblinking eyes. At this point, you guys are about 250 feet from this other ship in this dark storm cloud that the Will-O-Wisp led you to. The galleon's captain steps into view. A paled, white-haired man with a barred metal mask covering the lower half of his face. His left hand detaches at the wrist, skitters up his arm to his shoulder, and waves at you with its fingers.
Okay.
Crux sneers at the sight of it and keeps one hand holstered on his pistol. Vampirates.
You were
He
right.
hisses.
Vampires? Really?
You were right. You were right, Ellen.
And that is where we end our session tonight.
How the hell did you know that? Did Kevin tell you that?
No, I really just guessed.
Damn!
I know. She said it and I was like trying to be like all stoic. I was like, no, I'm not gonna let it. But now as you see a ship full of these vampirates in this storm, that is where we end our session for this
It's
game.
official. It's official. She's one of us. One of us.
No.
Good job, Evelyn. She, you know what it is? She's inquisitive and smart and has deductive thinking skills.
I was just thinking of Twilight. I was like, does he shine? Do they shine? But,
So
yeah,
you know, technically, moonlight is sunlight.
true.
No.
Because
So-
it's being reflected.
Yeah.
Yep.
So with that, we are going to end our session tonight. Thank you guys for joining us here for episode 5 of Light of Xaryxis. I know we had some technical issues going on and we lost Max for the night because of internet issues.
Yeah, he lost his internet.
But
He's all the way from California, so it's a little.
But we will be back for episode 6. So with that, good night, everybody. We'll see you
All right, thanks for
next
sticking
time.
by.
Bye-bye.